Welcome to the Communicate Clearly podcast, where we believe connection is key, confusion is the enemy, and reflective listening is the best way to grow your communication skills. I'm your host, Jonathon Vogel, and today I'm going to go over 3 different ways, 3 steps to help you improve your style instantly while you're a high school student, university student, or somebody who's just simply on a budget coming up. This episode is sponsored by the YouTube channel ComTV. Most people struggle to communicate clearly, so I create content that helps people become confident and competent in their communication skills. If this sounds interesting, just go head over to the YouTube search bar and type in ComTV. That's one word, ComTV, and it'll pop up. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, the big red boxed subscribe button, and turn the notification bell on so you can get my newest, freshest content delivered right to your inbox. All right, with that being said, guys, we're going to get right into the content. So if you are in high school or if you are in university, maybe you're somebody that's just on a budget. If this sounds like you, if you can relate to this kind of life situation, you're not alone. There's many people in the same situation as you, obviously, every year. That's guaranteed. But there's some things that you can take advantage of that most people aren't thinking about. And one of those things is your style. Now, if you are someone who just doesn't focus on that, or that's never occurred to you to think about that, now is the time to think about it. Now is the time to act. Your style is the way you communicate and market yourself to the world through your clothing and grooming. This is a definition that I came up with in a research project that I'm currently working in for my communication course. We're trying to write an article about some topic that we are passionate about and something that we think that can help students, university students. And part of that for me in my article was to define a definition of personal style. What does it mean, personal style? Because personal, everyone knows, personal is simply something you own, something that's in your possession, right? But style means something for so many different people. So personal style is how you market and sell yourself to the world through clothing and grooming. So why can't you take advantage of that now? Maybe you're in high school, maybe you're in university. Now is the time to take advantage of your style. So the first thing you need to focus on is the fit. And you've heard me say it before. The fit of your clothing is the single most important thing you should ever focus on. If you forget everything else, focus on the fit. Fit, fit, fit. Okay? You need to learn the laws and rules that govern the fit of your clothing. Now, you may be like, well, hold on, let's take a stop here. What the heck do you mean by laws and rules? Well, it's simple. Many people have different body types. You have a body type that's different than my body type, that's different than Bob's body type over at the factory, that's different than Charlie's body type over at the pool, that's different than, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own different body type. So, why do we have clothes that fit differently? The idea is simply that clothing is meant to fit your body in a specific way. It's designed in a way to fit your body in a specific way. And there's rules and laws that govern that. And you need to learn those as a stylish person. Learn some of the basic laws and rules that govern how clothing is supposed to fit your body. And if you do that, if you can understand how clothing is supposed to fit your body type, you will be way ahead of the game. You'll be more successful in life. You'll build your confidence, command the respect you deserve, and build your attractiveness. Now, focusing on the fit is important, but where do you figure out what laws and rules you need to learn and follow? There's some great online resources that I have used for the past couple of years in my research and study of style that I want to recommend to you. And these are unsponsored. I just think they're awesome content. Kicking it off, Real Men, Real Style by Antonio Centeno. He is a great online style authority on the internet right now. realmenrealstyle.com, just type that in, you'll find it. He has a lot of great infographics and articles, not to mention a whole YouTube channel dedicated to helping you with men's style. Now, I want to encourage the ladies listening into this podcast that the rules and laws that he articulates is very transferable into your style and your wardrobe. So you need to make sure that you're learning about these laws and rules. A lot of them are transferable. Some of them are not. Some of them are more male specific, but the idea of learning the laws and rules of your clothing is still the same. So Real Men Real Style is one. Alpha M, or IamAlphaM.com. You can find great, current, awesome stuff. Aaron Marino is an awesome YouTube personality and style personality. He's worked with bodybuilding and other places. Great content with him. EffortlessGent.com is a great one. There's so many more I could start listing off, but those three especially are very great places to start out with. So focus on the fit. That's the first thing we need to be working on, is the fit of our clothing and how it fits our body type. Now, if you don't know your body type, there's some great online resources too. Just type in how to find my body type. Actually, Real Men Real Style has an infographic on body types. So if you go to the Real Men Real Style website and type in body types, you'll find it. I think Aaron Marino also from I Am Alpha M has a video or an article about that too. So definitely check that out. Number 2, you need to be thrifty. You need to focus on specifically shoes. And this is where the thrifty concept comes in. You're on a budget. You don't have a lot of money. Maybe you're in high school, you're in university, or if you are just on a budget, you need to make sure you're not spending more than you can afford and only spending on what you need. Most of the purchases that we make with clothing, we do not need, or they do not fit us, going back to tip 1. So you need to make sure that you're buying the clothes that you need for your lifestyle. And the best way, especially if you're growing, men don't grow until about 21, don't stop growing until they're about 21, 22. Maybe even 25 for some guys. Women, I don't remember the stats on women. I only remember the male stats, but the idea of, if you guys know that, let me know, reach out to me and let me know the stats on that, because I'm actually curious. But if you're growing, you're probably still growing throughout university and definitely high school. So clothes are going to outgrow you. You are going to outgrow your clothes. Okay? So there's only a limited amount of money you want to be spending while you're growing. Right? Because when you stop growing, you can invest in things, invest in quality, and you'll have it for a long time. That's why you need to focus on shoes. Shoes not only are the most important foundational piece of each outfit, they just last longer. Your feet don't grow as fast. You'll grow out of your shirts and pants faster than you will in your shoes for most people. So investing in quality shoes is super key. Now for guys, black Oxford dress shoes, brown Oxford dress shoes, brown leather boots, white sneakers, some dress loafers. Those are going to be great options for you to have classic, timeless, interchangeable pieces for your wardrobe that will go with anything. And that's a bit about tip 3. We're going to get to that in a second, about interchangeable essentials. But focusing on the shoes, being thrifty in your choices. For women, maybe it's flats, high heels, sandals, something like that that's going to help you, and like maybe ratty boots or something that will help you keep your outfits elevated. And also white sneakers would work too. Keeping your outfits elevated to a point where you can wear them with many different types of pieces of clothing. So that's my recommendation. Tip number 2 is be thrifty and focus on the shoes. Now, I alluded to this, but number 3 is interchangeable essentials. And I mentioned this in the previous podcast, but you need to make sure your clothes go together. It's one thing to be focused on the fit. It fits you well. It's another thing to save money, be thrifty, and get good shoes. But if your clothes don't match well and you can't put outfits together that look great and you have the flexibility of different dress codes, so I can go to a wedding or a funeral and still look absolutely stylish, and I can kick it off on the beach with just a swim trunk and a pair of, sandals, and I look great. That's the power of interchangeability. Now, imagine this. I'm going to say it again. This is a great analogy, the wardrobe analogy. If you blindfold yourself, you go to your wardrobe and you pick out an outfit, you put it together, everything, shirt, pants, belt, shoes, throw together an outfit, imagine whatever it is, and you walk to the mirror, take off the blindfold and look at it. If it looks great, you know your clothes are interchangeable. Try it out a few times. But you need to be focusing on buying clothes that are interchangeable. Now, what does that mean? Well, for guys, and some girls may have this too, but you know your needs as well. But guys need to be focusing on getting a white dress shirt, because you can wear that to the beach with swim trunks, roll up the sleeves, unbutton the top button, and look absolutely killer and more stylish than anyone else on the beach, and still have a very nice, awesome outfit. Or you can wear it to a wedding or a funeral and still look absolutely stylish with a nice dark navy or dark gray suit. So the white dress shirt's the white canvas where you can begin to add your masterpiece, if you will, if you want to use a bit of a painting artist analogy. So making sure that you have a white dress shirt and then expanding to a blue dress shirt. If those are the two essentials that I would say, a medium blue dress shirt for guys. Also dark jeans and light gray jeans. If you're into black, go with black or dark gray. Getting a navy suit or a dark gray suit. Black only works pretty much for weddings and funerals. It's not as interchangeable or essential as a dark gray or navy suit. So if you can find one at a thrift store, great. If you can't, try to piece together some like gray chinos or khaki chinos or something like that to kind of balance that out with maybe if you're going light gray pants, dark gray sport coat, or light gray sport coat, dark gray pants. You don't want to be matching the colors when it's a different material, different cut of clothing. So make sure you're working with those colors there. But it's the idea of interchangeable essentials. T-shirts, jeans, boots, dress shoes, sneakers, matching belts to your shoes, matching your socks to your pants, wearing a tie, wearing a bow tie. If you're into that kind of thing, little accessories, you can spice things up, but it's all about the essentials. The essentials will keep your stuff interchangeable. And if you have interchangeability, you won't have to think. You can have a smaller wardrobe to get you by until you stop growing, until you're out of the place where you don't need to be on such a tight budget. I would recommend being on a budget for the rest of your life. That's super important. And if you guys don't know how to do that, there's a great website called daveramsey.com, and I think you should check it out. It's a great place to start being on a budget, start paying in cash, and start living debt-free. There's an app that he has. You can use it for free. It's called the Every Dollar Budget. Again, this is all not non-sponsored by. This is just cool stuff that I firmly believe in and that I love using. The Every Dollar Budget app, you can get it for free to balance your zero-based budget. Your first budget every month. You should be budgeting for every month. Now, guys, let me know what you think. This has been fun. I enjoy it, and I want to continue doing this more. So if you guys reach out to me at Jonathon Vogel is, you can reach me out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. I'm all there. I'm active on those platforms. You can definitely reach out to me and give me your suggestions, give me your feedback. What did I miss in this podcast episode? Also, there'll be a link into the podcast description to my Linktree landing page. So you can go check out some different buttons there. Check out my YouTube channel. Check out my music as well. Yeah, I actually do music, so you can go check me out there. And I will see you guys. I keep saying that as a YouTube phrase, but I will be with you guys to engage with you next week in next week's podcast. You guys take care. You're awesome.